All right, today on Heavy Metal Frequency, I'm reviewing Omnium Gatherum, Grey Heavens. This is the first Omnium album I ever bought, and so I'm starting here with them. I've seen them once. They were fantastic. They're a Finnish melodic death metal band. There's more to it than that. They also have a lot of progressive metal in their sound. I wouldn't say they're like a progressive metal melodic death metal hybrid, but you could consider them that. There's also some other stuff. There's also some other elements to their tone and their sound. The Pit is a really great opener on this album. The vocals fit very well with the music and everything. Everything is excellent. It's like reminds me of a combination of Amon Amarth, Insomnium, some other things like I'll Say. Skyline is really, really catchy. They balance they're one of those melodeath bands that they're a lot more melodic, and Finnish melodeath bands are like that, but there are some songs that balance the heaviness and melody really, really perfectly, like Skyline, and it's really, really catchy. It's great. It's got a really nice, like, almost like a walking guitar. You've heard of walking bass lines. There's almost like a walking guitar riff portion of Skyline that's really, really unique and interesting. The keyboard parts are really, really cool. They remind me kind of Norther. I wouldn't say it's like out and out Jan Warman from Children of Bodom, but it works. They work really, really well. And a lot of Finnish melodeath bands are like that. Majesty in Silence has some really great interplay with the guitar and the drums, which is really, really cool. Foundation is probably my favorite song on here. Okay, yeah, it is. It's my favorite song on here. I really, really like Foundation. It has a really great... the lead section is the piano part that's the lead section is really, really great, and it works perfectly, and it's a very nice minimalistic, like Evergrey style lead part that's really, really cool. And just there's so much stuff on here, and I feel like the more I like a band and the more I like an album, maybe sometimes the reviews are shorter. It's like a less is more kind of thing. And so I suggest you pick this up. It's basically progressive melodic death metal. They started to get proggier after this album. I feel like that's something that Omnium did, but they started showcasing a lot of prog nuances on Grey Heavens. But I wouldn't out and out call this like a progressive melodic death metal album. If you consider it that, that's great. But I'm not. I'm not really like that, and so I think this is a fantastic album, and I highly suggest you pick up a copy, and this would be a great place to start with Omnium Gatherum. Thank you.